Hello friends, Perez Hilton here, and I am excited, especially right this very second, because I am filming in a room I've never filmed before, ever, on YouTube. My laundry room! Not that it's anything special, laundry room, but I'm just excited to do something new and share even more of myself with you guys because I really appreciate you. I can't thank you enough for subscribing to this channel and also for subscribing to my family channel. Do that if you haven't yet, The Perez Hilton. And thank you everybody who has gotten cameos from me on the Cameo app or directly at bookcameo.com. And thank you to each and every one of you that follows both of my Instagram accounts, The Perez Hilton and Perez Hilton for everything celebrity news. I don't buy followers. A lot of people do. So I cannot thank you, each and every one of you, enough. All right, enough preamble. Let's get right to it. But I hope you're doing great. I hope it's a beautiful day today for you and that you are filled with positivity and love, and I'm sending that to you. I hope you can feel it. Oh, I'm in a great mood. You know why? Because I literally am halfway through my cup of coffee and it's working already. And this is Mayan blend, so it has hints of coffee. Yes. Thank God I'm in a good mood today, because yesterday, I think I may have spoken about it, Mia was really trying me. I'm going to make a separate video about that down the road on my family channel, so I'll leave that for there. But first, let's talk about Mac Miller, otherwise known as Ariana Grande's ex-boyfriend. He is a rapper, and he was just arrested in the San Fernando Valley for drunk driving and fleeing the scene. Prior to his DUI arrest, he had publicly spoken out about being sober. So Mac Miller in the past had substance abuse issues, which we thought he had overcome. Seems like he has relapsed, and unfortunately, ve pa allá. Okay. Okay, ve pa allá. No. Ve pa allá. Let me have another coffee. Oh, I hope he doesn't. No abras lo que está allá adentro, okay? ¿Por qué no? Gracias. All right. Anywho, that's for later in the week. That's for Monday. He relapsed. Kids! Thank you. Just thank you again. And especially also thank you to you soldiers, you amazing people that watch to the very end. A lot of you do. So I appreciate you. That means so much to me that you find me fun or informative or infotaining. That's the word. All right. It sucks that Mac Miller relapsed. Substance abuse is a terrible disease. But any alcoholic should know, especially a rich one, and in this day and age, to call a damn Lyft or an Uber or walk. And he was with friends. His friends should have known too, no matter how drunk or high they were. There is no excuse, addict or not, famous or not. And no, Ariana Grande is not to blame. Sure, your life may suck right now, but that's no reason to be drunk driving, period. Exclamation mark. Like, I still don't understand. I mean, I didn't understand it back in the day, but now it's just so readily accessible, the access to a ride, or walking, or sobering up, or whatever. And then, why flee the scene? Why? Because he crashed into a pole and left his car. Hello, it's gonna get traced back to you. And he was clearly so drunk, or I don't know what, that he broke cardinal sin number 1, which is when you're arrested, don't speak to the police. Say you want to speak to your lawyer. He confessed. He confessed. Thank God nobody was hurt. That made me think of Ruthie Ann Miles, the Tony Award-winning actress whose daughter was murdered by this woman who should not have been driving because she had some neurological disease where she was prone to seizures, and she mowed down Ruthie Ann. Her little 4 or 5-year-old daughter was killed. Another toddler was killed as well. And just a couple of days ago, she gave birth at 8 months, and that baby passed away. Heartbreaking. My thoughts and condolences and love to Ruthie Ann Miles and her family. On to more family-related news. Meghan Markle herself has confirmed that her dad will not be attending the royal wedding this weekend. He allegedly had heart surgery yesterday, the same day he was talking to the media about it. And Meghan Markle released this statement, quote, "Sadly, my father will not be attending our wedding. I have always cared for my father and hope he can be given the space he needs to focus on his health." I was surprised to hear that she said, "I've always cared for my father," instead of saying, "I've always loved my father," because from what I've read, she and her dad are not estranged. Her dad was very present when she was growing up. He would even volunteer at her school and build sets. But I'm not surprised she worded herself the way that she did, because he's been a D-bag these last couple of days and weeks and months leading up to the royal wedding, talking to the media, staging photo ops, cashing in at the expense of his daughter. Sad, sad, sad. Also sad and family related, we are hearing a major development of this bombshell when it comes to understanding Whitney Houston. This Whitney documentary is coming out in July, and if you haven't seen the trailer, you got to check it out. I have it up on my website. Like always, I'll put the links below to everything that I've talked about in this video. But one of the things that we find out in the documentary is, according to Whitney's brother, Gary Houston and Whitney were both molested as children by a cousin, a female cousin, the sister to Dionne Warwick. Having been the victim of sexual abuse clearly explains so much. You carry that trauma with you your entire life. Many people that are victims of sexual abuse end up suffering from depression or substance abuse. Gary Houston said that this was something that went on for a long time because his mom, who was a singer, was always traveling, and that they would stay with relatives and with friends, and heartbreaking. But it made me really reflect on my family and kids. And yes, I work a lot. I work more than I would like to, if I'm being very honest, which I always am. But I work as much as I do because I'm filled with fear and anxiety for the future, and I want to make as much money as possible while I can. So yes, I work more than I would like to, but at least I'm here for my kids, and at least my kids know they're loved and they're safe and they're special. And that's what matters most. And they are supported. Not just loved. My kids know they're loved and supported, no matter what. From that sad news to some disturbing news, one of the big stories of the day, Nev Schulman from Catfish has been accused of sexual misconduct. This YouTuber that appeared on the show has made some pretty big accusations. As a result, MTV is taking these allegations seriously and has suspended production on Catfish. Nice to see them really address this instantly and in a substantial way. For his part, Nev Schulman has denied these allegations, claiming that they're false, However, we are now hearing that Nev Schulman was kicked out of college for assaulting a girl. I haven't even written that post yet. I just found out about it. This is a story that's not going away anytime soon, and I'm surprised that it was all kept quiet for as long as it has been. In more TV-related news, Andy Cohen opens up about his feud with Kathy Griffin. He says, she loves publicity. Everything's good for her. You know what? I got the job on CNN. I'm on Bravo all these hours. I get it. So hate me. I'll be that guy for you if it makes you happy and gives you peace. Nice to see him responding so maturely. I probably would have been a little catty towards Kathy Griffin. I may or may not have been in the past. But I'm not a big Kathy Griffin fan. I don't think she's a very nice person. And I know that from people that have worked with her and former friends. Ugh, what would I do without coffee? Thank God it's still hot. And wrapping things up on a positive note and still TV related, have you guys seen the trailer for the CW's Charmed reboot? It's so good. I didn't even watch the first Charmed. Why didn't I watch it? I think those are my college years. I just didn't watch. But this is so good. If you haven't seen it yet, link below. If you enjoyed this video, I make daily videos on YouTube. Tell your friends. Hit the like button on this one. Leave a comment. Share this video. And of course, follow. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank coffee.